All right. So, Malga, how far now?
No bad, my brother. No bad, my brother. We've been fixing this, and finally we are here. Finally
I
we are
no be
here.
small. Baba fixer, Baba fixer.
It's you
All
see
right.
what's
So,
happening in the
I'm
you
telling
see
you,
what's
I'm
happening
telling you,
in the transfer market.
I'm
Like
telling you, bro. They
it's
hot.
really interesting. It's really
Yeah,
interesting to be
yeah.
honest, knowing that just after winning a Premier League title with 4 games to go, we've gone ahead. We've gone ahead to at least we're on the verge of signing four more players. We've signed one player, Jeremy Frimpong down, and then three more players. We have Florian WIRTZ, whom right now is currently on the verge. The deal is dragging. Someone like you, say, who thinks that he's not worth the trouble. I don't know. What do you think about Florian WIRTZ to Liverpool deal?
Almost here. First of all, his reaction towards the whole number 10 something. I felt like,
Okay.
okay, it's like this guy really wants to come for him to actually come out to disposing all those rubbish rumors. And then I'm like, say there was this time we had this info that Bayern Munich they actually wanted him, and they also used a yardstick of playing for the national team. You get, like, they've been threatening am say, oh boy,
To blackmail him,
if
to
you know
blackmail him.
yes, if you don't play for the Bayern, you might not even play in the Premier League. Although not
Exactly.
so many sources, yes, not so many sources took that, but I feel like there could be a truth in that. You understand me? And then they
There's no
said his
smoke without
reaction.
fire.
Yes, and they said his reaction to hearing that self says a lot, and for him to actually say no, gree Man City, we all know who Manchester City is, the coach there, the pedigree, the team, basically, being the most successful club in England for the past 5 years. You understand? So if you're not going to that team and you say, I want Liverpool, it says a lot, and then you coming out
Of course.
to now tell the world that that number 10 rubbish na lie, saying he respects the person wearing it
That's
and all that.
that.
It
Like
says
I
a
really
lot.
remove cap. I off my cap for that guy for doing that
Yes,
yesterday.
and I feel like it's actually from Germany. There are German sources that are actually pushing this kind of information. I believe. I
Exactly
believe.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Exactly what I
Anyways, sharp.
thought.
Yeah, anyways, he's actually a good lad. Comparing him to Ryan Cherky, I actually did a video concerning him and Ryan Cherky, and to be quite honest, what's funny is that in as much as Baba dey small with that him small small legs, with that him small small legs, his ability to also help in defense is also there. Do you understand? Like, he's there, and
That's one of the reasons
yes,
I like him.
yeah, yeah. And the guy just usurps Ryan Cherky in pretty much everything. Honestly speaking, I'm not talking because of I like him, but based on stats and everything that I saw, as I said, my last video I did about it, it says a lot about this player. So yes, he's a good buy. But let me ask you, do you think that Liverpool should go all out? Because our second bid has actually been rejected. But do you think Liverpool should really go all out and give that 150 million?
For me, the point we've come to now is a point where there is no turning back again. Just as I said, the point we've come to now is the point where you say, see, we've we've made this guy feel he's one of us already. Yesterday night he came
Yeah.
out to debunk that report. For him to have come out to debunk that report, if, do you know? Let's be honest with ourselves. Do you know that? Do you know that I've never seen a player come out to debunk such report while negotiation is still ongoing and nothing is already announced officially yet.
Yeah.
Like he did it
Yeah.
yesterday night.
Yeah.
He sent that information down to the Liverpool community that, hey, I did not
True.
say this before people will start thinking I want to come in here and bring in issues in this club. I didn't say this. I
Yeah.
never did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
That yet again makes me feel, hey, this guy is actually worth that trouble. For this guy he wants to be part one of us. You understand?
Yeah.
And now, I remember when we went in for this guy, this Chelsea holding midfielder, Moises Caicedo. Liverpool
Okay.
were
Yeah.
willing to pay 110 million pounds for Caicedo. So many Liverpool fans
I
said,
said though.
this guy is not worth it. Why will you pay 110 million pounds for him? So many people. So I said, for a coach like Jurgen Klopp to sanction that deal means he knows how good this guy is. Today, if you look at Moises Caicedo, wouldn't you wish I
He's one of
to
the
sign
best
this guy?
DM this season. Yes. 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 That's true.
Do you
That's
understand what
true.
I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
same
Yeah.
situation we'll find with Florian Wirtz. 150 million euros is not change. That will be British transfer record. But right now, I think
Yeah,
it's actually worth the trouble. Let's be honest with ourselves.
yeah,
Let's go in for him. He may
yeah.
be that expensive, yes, but I think over time we'll shake our heads and say, "Oh, thank God we didn't let this guy join City. Thank God
And
for allowing us to finally
yes,
catch."
and funny enough, we've not had any player of Coutinho caliber since
We've
Coutinho
not since
left.
he left. Yes, we've
Do you
not.
understand? So
If
I mean, yeah, go
if you
on.
look at you look at Jurgen Klopp, when Jurgen Klopp realized that he couldn't get any flexible attacking midfielder. You
Then,
understand?
yeah,
He rather resorted to moving for mechanical midfielders like Fabinho, Henderson, and Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum, yeah, yeah. It was
You
good. At
understand?
least those
Three,
ones where he was playing with a
three,
double eight. Yeah, true.
exactly. Three mechanical
Yeah.
midfielders. So this guy coming in now, Florian WIRTZ, most persons feel should work in 150. Is it worth it? He may not worth it now, but over time you shake your head and say, yes, this guy is actually worth the trouble. That's my thoughts.
All right, all right, all right. So there are talks. There are talks that Arne Slot actually met with, is it the camp of Ryan Cherki
Ryan
before
Cherki.
the pursuit of, yes, of Florian Wirtz. So could it be that Arne Slot actually wanted Ryan Cherki first? That was his first option before Florian Wirtz. Could that be possible?
For me, I feel yes. Just maybe Cherki was not the most preferred option for Arne Slot. But then initially, Bayern Munich, this was a three-horse race for Florian Wirtz. Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and Liverpool were the three clubs interested in Florian Wirtz.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
Arne Slot trying to weigh his options so that at the end of the day, he will not be lost in case Florian Wirtz chooses any other team that is not Liverpool. He had to go in for Ryan Cherki. Now, when Florian Wirtz gave the feedback, say, hey, I want to join Liverpool, and I still looked at it and said, this guy was actually our
yeah,
first major option. Let's fall back to him since he wants to join knowing us. And Liverpool left Ryan Cherki.
yeah,
Those are my thoughts. Because Ryan Cherki is a good player. He's a great player. Having him in our team will further strengthen the team. Let's be honest with ourselves. He may not be that great player off the ball.
yeah,
There's a difference between being a good player on the ball and being a good player off the ball.
yeah,
But there's a difference between a good
yeah.
player on and off the ball. That's exactly what
True, true.
offers.
So
Ryan
yes,
Cherki
yes.
is not.
Actually,
Okay, go. I'm listening.
yeah. It's not what?
Ryan Cherki,
No, go on.
not
You said
that
it's not what?
strong off the ball. If you watch Ryan Cherki,
True,
when
that's
he's
true.
not with the ball, you may not really like him as such. But on the ball, he's exceptional.
Hmm.
Florian Wirtz, on and off the ball, he's exceptional.
All right. All right. All right. I know some persons will say, oh, I lie, because this one they talk now, because of say, oh, you want the player they switch you, I make. But actually that is not it. Off and on the ball is actually a good player. Is somebody that puts in the work as well, you know. And okay, so but finally now, what's your thoughts on Milos Kerkez? Milos Kerkez.
He will be a great addition to the team. Let's be honest with ourselves. Like, he will be a great addition. If you look at Milos Kerkez, when he's not with the ball and when he's the ball, you will love him. His transition is that kind of left back whom you feel, oh, this guy teleports. You see him at the back now. His ability to retract
Yeah.
when he's not with the ball is top notch. You understand? And now my concern goes
Yeah.
to one of the Robertson or Tsimikas, because
Left back.
Tsimikas may be the sacrificial.
Yes, I wanted to ask you, yeah.
Let's be honest with ourselves. He may be moved on.
Mm.
Tsimikas may be moved on. Let's be honest with ourselves. I really feel for him. I really do feel for him. But then,
Why do you feel for him now?
You know what? Tsimikas
Okay.
has not gotten the chance he truly deserves in this team. Each coach that comes in uses him as second option.
Now, let me ask you. Let me ask you on that. You say he's not gotten the chance he really deserves. Now, we know that Robertson last season was
not
beat and
exceptional.
pat. It was not good. So you when you see a player like that, your own is just to make sure you take advantage of the fact that this guy is actually weighing out. You can actually be the main man knowing that this guy is actually. But if Tsimikas is being used as a sacrificial lamb, then I feel like it's not good enough. If you're unable to outplay or misplace a sitting left back that was not good last season, then I feel like that missing. That is if Liverpool decides to let Tsimikas go.
Okay.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, yeah, okay, go on.
Okay, if you say, for me, there are situations where I feel coaches make their decisions based on preference, not on quality or current form. Because
not on current form.
Yes.
I feel like Jurgen Klopp is that kind of person that might do not on current form.
Exactly, he doesn't use current form.
But I don't think Arne Slot will do that.
Do you know that there were situations where the coach was consistently and persistently using Nunes even when there was Jota on the bench?
Who was that?
Do you understand? I mean, the coach was using Nunes when there was Jota on the bench. There are situations where Robertson was terrible last season. Let's be honest with ourselves. But the coach still preferred him over Tsimikas. It doesn't mean Tsimikas was not good, but unfortunately, it wasn't the coach's preference.
No, sir. First of all, if you're talking about last season,
yes.
Let's just say this season that just passed. If you're talking about Arne Slot, we know that when this guy came from injury, he was not really good anymore. I'm talking about our player, Diogo Jota. He was not really good since he came out from that injury. He's been more of bad than good, and that's being honest. So if you're starting a Darwin Nunes that would train and there's something different that Darwin Nunes will give to you, I mean, then kudos to him, kudos to the player, kudos to the coach for saying, because I feel like Arne Slot is that coach that would rather work on form rather than based on, I like this player, let me just use him. Do you understand me? And sir, see, just as the way, what's his name? We're all talking about Federico Chiesa.
Okay.
Start Chiesa. Finally, he put him inside the League Cup. Was it the FA Cup? The FA Cup against the Plymouth side.
Yes.
He did nothing. And since then, it was not like benching him was like the best thing to ever do. And he bench. Even which time when we lost one match, was it against Chelsea, or I can't really remember the match, but I think we lost. Finally, you put him there. He didn't do anything. He did that twice. So maybe sometimes I feel like this guy is actually seeing what you're doing. You get, if you're not just up to it, then you're not just up to it.